can't believe it. I just went on the website to check the progress.
Is anyone hurt?
It doesn't say so. Cynthia McKinney's saying this is an outrageous violation of international law. I can't believe it. I'm shaking.
Look, Heather, love, try to calm down. This is all... Hey, Dudo, wait!
Yalla! Cross with easy!
Sorry, Uncle.
Just rescuing my nephew is completely reckless.
How's everyone there?
Mum looks great. They all love the presents. You should have seen my sisters with the makeup kits.
Ahmed, there won't be a boat back in July now. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Look, I'd better go. We're nearly at the ministry.
Okay. Take care.
I'll be back, my love. I promise. I'll get back.
What's the matter?
Just missing your auntie.
How long have you been away?
A week.
That's nothing. I've been missing you my whole life.
I look at him suddenly as if he were my son in 6 years' time, growing up without me.
Do you want an ice cream?
Yeah?
Okay, after we finished here.
What's this place?
The Ministry of the Interior.
What are all these people doing here?
I suppose they want to leave Gaza too.
Do you want to leave Gaza?
Well, yes. No. Excuse me! I've just arrived from the UK. I need to register for the border bus.
When did you arrive?
Yesterday.
Forget it. There are 12,000 people waiting to leave Gaza. Come back in a year or so.
So then I went to the British consulate. They said they only held British passport holders.
But you're married to a British citizen. You pay taxes in Britain. Your child will be born a British citizen.
I'm just one more Palestinian trying to get out of Gaza.
So what now?
Well, I'm going to go see the Hamas Minister of Culture. He's my only contact in the government. Mohammed knows one of his aides.
Okay, well, I'm going to write to our MP about the bloody British consulate.
Well, don't burn all my bridges.
You understand, this is the Ministry of Culture, so officially this has nothing to do with me.
Yes, sir, of course, but...
Get your wife to write to the British Consulate General in Jerusalem. They may be able to help you. In the meantime, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Have you heard back from Emily Thornbury yet?
Nothing yet. What about the Minister of Culture?
No. I left him 3 messages yesterday, but these guys change their mobile numbers every day for security. Listen, the George Galloway delegation's due to come into Gaza next week. The aid convoy. Galloway said I could try and join their group on the way out.
Sorry, man. You're not part of the delegation.
What difference does it make to you?
I'm gonna have to ask the coordinator to get you off.
Is there a problem here?
Look, Chris, I emailed George Galloway in the UK. He said I could try and leave with you. Please, my wife is pregnant in London.
I'm sorry, I can't risk the whole delegation being detained.
Hey, Chris, can you check this?
Excuse me.
You have to leave now.
If one of your people needs the seat, I'll leave. Otherwise, not even God will get me off this bus.
I sit down, glowering. Out the window, Gaza looks so hostile. The sunset like a sinking ship.
Listen, man, I'm sorry.
You should be. You come into my country for a day trip, taking pictures of destroyed buildings, places I played as a kid. You hand out sweets to children in the streets. The border opens for you like an automatic door. You know nothing about us. And you try and force me off your bus, like they did with black people in your country. Remember?
You're not allowed through. They'll close the border because of you.
I am your fellow countryman. Why'd you let them leave and not me?
Okay, I put your name on the list and sent you through, right? The Egyptians see your passport, send you back, and close the border for good. For everyone. Is that what you want?
Screw the Egyptians and screw you for doing their dirty work.
Right, that's it. Get in the car.
Okay, okay.
British Embassy, Cairo. Dear Mrs. Masoud, the ambassador has asked me to inform you that, while it is not our normal practice to intervene on behalf of foreign nationals, in view of your situation, he has decided to appeal to the Egyptian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, asking them to allow your husband to leave Gaza on the next occasion that the Rafah border is open.
Then I had to drag my bags 3 miles through the sand back to Rafah.
Oh, love, sorry.
Don't worry. This is Gaza. It's just the first attempt. Any luck with the embassy?
No.
Well, keep pestering. The Egyptian Foreign Ministry won't do anything unless you badger them 16 times a day.
Okay. What are you up to now?
I'm taking Dudo to see my mum in the chemotherapy ward.
Does Dudo go everywhere with you?
Yeah, seems to have adopted me.
Lovely jubbly.
Listen, Ahmed, I had another scan today. It's going to be a boy.
Mum's asleep. Beads of sweat on her cheeks. It's unbelievably hot. She's changed. The curves dig deeper into her face. Is it the chemo? Age? Worry? God, it's hot and dirty, and I wish to hell she wasn't here, but... Oh, it's like a sanctuary. Just sitting, holding her hand, drawing strength from just being with her, trying to give her some strength. Her eyes open now. She stares into mine for what seems like hours until I can no longer bear the intensity. We look into each other's eyes like identical poles of two magnets straining, both feeling the same element but unable to meet. A strange energy hanging, coursing between us. I long to tell her about my child, my unborn son, but I cannot disturb this spell. At last I drop my gaze and stare at the floor, then out of the window, feeling her eyes hot on my cheek. At last I feel them droop slowly shut, and her breathing deepens. And I can cry. Dear God, thank you. Thank you for this. For being here for my son, for Heather, for Dudo, for preserving my family. Please help Mum to get better. Give her your strength and your peace. Please help the chemo do its job. Give her calm. Open the prison inside me. Let me reach her.
I've got the cup. Let's give her a drink.
Just sit quietly.
What's that stuff in the foil?
The chemo liquid. Medicine.
It looks like barbecue chicken. I found some paper. I made a fact.
That's clever. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
In England, we play I Spy with My Little Lie.
I don't like spies.
Oh.
Our neighbour's house got bombed because of a spy. He told the Israelis a Hamas leader lived there. Lots of people got blown up.
Ahmed?
Hi, Mum. I've got some chilled water for you.
Oh, goodness. Thank you. Oh. This chemotherapy liquid is so hot.
Heather called me on the way here. She had another scan.
Is she all right?
Yes. Mum, the baby. It will be a boy.
Alhamdulillah, my son. I am so proud. A Masoud boy. Oh, show me your picture again of Heather.
Here you go.
Oh, yes. She's very pretty. The boy will be handsome as Dudo here. What is this place behind her?
Hampstead Heath.
It's very green.
Yes. That's what Heath means. A green, grassy place.
What is she doing there?
Oh, it's just a place we like to go, on Sundays especially.
Why on Sundays? Why not Fridays?
Well, for walking, or smelling the flowers, hearing the birds.
Sounds lovely.
You know, Mum, when I first went to England, soon after I arrived, I took a trip, a long journey to the city of Edinburgh.
On a steam train?
No, an electric train. The most amazing journey I've ever made. Hundreds of miles gazing out of the windows at beautiful countryside, hills, meadows, rivers, the sea. No borders, no checkpoints, just rolling green on and on.
How wonderful.
I've never told you about it before. I couldn't.
I understand, my son. Oh,
Remind me what Heather studied.
She did a master's in natural resource management.
What about her parents?
John's an engineer and Rita's a health visitor, a sort of travelling nurse. I always play tennis with John. You'll meet them one day, Mum.
Inshallah. You know, son, I don't care about my illness anymore. I feel I've achieved everything in my life. You make me so proud. Oh, I wish I could. No, I am going to get well, so I can come and visit you in the UK. I'd like to be there when your son is born.
Inshallah, Mum. Once this is all over, we'll work on getting you a visa.
Dudo seems to like your company.
I bribed him with some fake sunglasses.
Well, it seems to be working. Yalla, what have you done to his hair?
Spiked it up with some gel.
Super cool, Gran.
Any news on leaving?
No, we keep trying. Letters, phone calls, but I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm taking Dudo to Khan Yunis to see Uncle Mahmoud.
On his boat?
Yeah, we're going fishing.
How does Heather cook fish? Have you taught her some Palestinian cooking?